Well, we seem to be a little bit cold. But that's what happens when you're up on the top of a snowy mountain. Welcome back to more Pokemon Violet. Welcome back, apparently. In the last episode, we got ourselves our last 2 gym badges. So we are now officially at the point where we can catch any Pokemon and can train every Pokemon up the way we want. Which is nice. And for today, my plan was to take on the remainders of Team Star. So that means I'm gonna have to somehow get to, yep, that side over there. Actually, is there a way that I can maybe fast travel? There's also this water slope here that's interesting, but I think faster for me is if I fly over here, fast travel over here. And from there we get moving to where we want to be at. Also, the last few gym battles weren't really difficult just because I need to head. Yeah, no, I'm heading towards the right direction there. I just need to get there. But the last 2 gym battles were actually really easy for me because, well, our team is pretty strong and nearly overpowered, it seems. We already battled, you don't have a dialogue above you. So we're going to fight a fighting type gym. Who would be best to have up front for that? Not Flowey. Flowey is a problem. Nilla might work. Sarah is a bad idea. Gar is also bad. Fi and Jer are actually the best ones to have, so we continue on as is. You just have some fun there, Fi. Oh, we got a level up out of that. Oh, that's nice. So do I just have to go down there? And somewhere in there is the Team Star base? Wanted to go back. Yep, that pretty much sums it up. So let's just jump on down. And if we find trainers along the way, we're gonna deal with them. Me, mama. Yes. Lazedo Mountain has such nice fresh air. I can sing so well up here. Cool. And that was the fight against the musician. That was an easy one. That's all for me. Oh, I struck that note beautifully. I don't know if I did. Here, let me know. And then we move on. Oh, there it is. That's... Don't run into me, please. Just wanted to check out what's in here. Okay, that seems like... Wait. Oh, that's just a low kicks. I thought there was a trainer for a moment. Let's fly up onto that pillar. Bonk. Hyper beam. Oh, that's nice. That's actually really nice. There's another trainer up there. Hey there. How's it going? Wanna battle me? I wanna battle you. White snow all around? Or maybe we are on top of a snowy mountain. White snow all around. I cross paths with a school kid. I can't come up with the last line. Just do whatever. Well, that also was an easy one. But I think we're at the point where the trainers are not strong enough. I better defeat. I mean, yeah. You're singing more than the musician was. The musician was just doing warm-ups, which is not a bad thing to say. It's just that you're singing more than the musician did. Wanna know what's back there? Oh, that's down there. That's a bit of a stupid spot to check out. Just to see what that might be. So, what's that? Oh, that nearly tried to hit me. I wanna fight you. That's what I wanna fight. And with fight, I mean, please stay in the ball. But hey, didn't think that I was gonna run into the evolved form of Revavroom. That I was gonna run into Revavroom. Valroom, I think, is the not pre-evolved form. So that's nice. Cool.
Revavroom, the multi-seal Pokémon. Revavroom viciously threatens others with the sound of its exhaust. It sticks its tongue out from its cylindrical mouth and sprays toxic fluids. It is the most toxic car you have ever seen in your life. Well, car is a strong word, I guess.
Yep. It's fun. It's not the driver this time that's toxic, it's the car itself. They're gonna be called Tox Drive. Without the Tox Drive. That's the name. Which also would have been a great name for you. There we go. I really love how good the whole Pokédex is looking at this point. Because I rarely catch so many Pokemon, but this time around, it's so much easier to catch the Pokemon if you can just see them and go after the ones you wanna have. Instead of having to walk through the grass and hoping that you find the correct Pokemon eventually. So that's a nice change of pace here. It's a good thing I stopped myself from just jumping down for some XP candy. Oh, I ran into you. More chemicals! So we got that. There's an item here. Choppleberry. How many Pokemon trainer do you want me to battle here? You want me... Yeah, I know I have not battled anyone here yet. 6 trainers. That's easy enough for me to do. If I find them, that is. But 6 trainers. Sure thing, no problem. So let's see, what do we have here? Oh well. Fun. You're not... Are you new? I don't think you're new. I think you were new in the last generation, but you're not new in this generation. I'm so confused at this point with what Pokemon comes from what generation. These half-dead dogs have a pretty big hit radius for me to run into them, which sucks a little bit. But whatever. Are they new for this gen or not? Energy Ball. I'm really questioning that right now. Well, whatever. What I'm looking for actually is trainers. I have not seen a single trainer here yet. Oh, hi, dragons. So that would be nice to find. Well, we'll just go around and we'll find some eventually. Because we have to find some eventually. It can't be that we can't find any trainers. There's one. So we're starting to make some progress here. You're right? Breathing heavily there. I was coming this rock face. So I'm out of breath. But my team's fine. Sure. Take a breather. There we go. We're running into a lot of like ground type Pokemon right now. Hey, it's okay, take a breather. So, yeah. Gosh dang it! Too many Pokemon around me. Let me get out of there. Look at that! What mass! What's going on with that stone? Oh, Dark Pichu? See, that also sounds like fun. Oh, I don't have you yet, right? You are not caught yet. Let's try and catch you. Let's get some Pokemon up in here again. Gosh dang it, you dumb piece of trash. That sucks a lot, you know, Crunch. You know what? Flowey, you go out for that. Well, actually, it's a grass fire type. So that might not have been the best choice, but that Pokemon actually covers a lot of my weaknesses. A toxic debris, that's not gonna do me any good here. Let's just use Power Gem and see if you survive that. If you do, good for you. If you don't, but I don't feel bad about that. That sucked. Let's try again though. There's another one. We have one more chance to try that. That was the first Pokemon in a while that didn't even give me one shake really out of the Quick Ball. So come on, show me that you want to stay in the ball. Stay in the ball, Nebby. There we go. Gotcha, Scavillain. Super nice.
Scavillain. The spicy pepper Pokémon. The green head has turned vicious due to the spicy chemicals stimulating its brain. Once it goes on a rampage, there is no stopping it. The red head is pretty chill however, and loves cuddles, and wants to avoid conflict wherever possible.
Why? What? What? Okay. Then how about Two-Face? That's your name now. You're Two-Face. Doesn't make a lot of sense if you ask me, but sure, whatever. Gosh dang it! This place is horse crap. There's so many Pokemon just constantly around me that once I get out of a battle or something, I'm just instantly in the next battle. Like, why? Oh boy. Haunter and whatnot. Okay, we're going back up the mountain, which we don't want to do. Oh, I want to go down there though. Item. Actually, TM Seed Bomb. Well. Hurry up. Don't jump into the Scavillain. Also not necessarily a bad name. So I still look for more trainers. Oh, hi there. So cute. Because I still see so little trainers around here. I mean, it was a little bit of a tough way to get here, so I would expect there to be not that many trainers to begin with, but still. As far as I remember, that was actually one of my fave spots that we're going to now that is actually a little bit out of the way. Fly, please. I want to try to make it over there. Oh. I just want to have that item. Thank you. Not really worth a lot, but it's always good to have something. Ooh, an L. That's good. And there's also a trainer here. At last? What at last? What did we find? What's going on? Hey! Hey, you there! You're mine! Once I defeat you, you'll be another feather in my cap! But what does that even mean? Don't know, there's a lot of Pokemon around me. And there we go. Well, that was not too shabby. Looks like we may never know. I don't know what we may never know. You can look it up on your phone. I'm pretty sure you have one. Something cute. That thing's been eating that apple the whole battle loop over. Or whatever else. The berry. How they call it in Pokemon Snap. The apple berry. So... the interesting thing is here we have now trainers again with level 50, so they're stronger. So we might actually run into some tough opponents again. So it's gonna be interesting. Whoops. So many Psyducks and Golducks. Oh, there's a train over there. Super potion. I am at Dragon's Tail. Oh my gosh, Golduck! Okay, don't touch me, I wanna fight her. Seriously. I am the youngest of three sisters, the ones who claim the Dragon's Tail. And I'll send you flying. Sure, let's see who sends who flying. And that was it, 56 for that one. So definitely tough. I imagine I might have to turn tail and run. Hi, please don't touch me. I'm gonna have to send Nil up front for what's going on here. Just because if I have to fight dragon type trainers that are that high level, I don't want to waste a turn with switching around my Pokemon there. That seems like a bad thing to waste time on. Let's see, what do we have up here? X defense, well, we can argue about how necessary that was for me. I can't ride in here, I can only ride here, I guess. Golduck. Rare bone. You can't get me, Golduck. You can't swim. right? That's how that goes. Acid spray. Argue. Can you stop that? Thank you. Speed candy. Max revive. Hey, I was looking for something like this for a while. We'll restore this. Some good items around here. Gonna deal with them momentarily. There's just a lot of items laying around, okay? Don't worry. Another revive. What do we have here? Hair candy. Again, if I wanted to make my team stronger, I really have a lot. Get the Dragon's Breath. You seem to be strong. Oh, does it just mean that they are tough trainers for me? Is that all that means? That they are a little bit high level for my situation? If that's the case, I'm gonna say that I'm still gonna be fine. I mean, we have Nilla, so whatever. Well, let's see. You're the Dragon's Wings? Well, let's see how good you'll deal with me. I'm the eldest of the three sisters, the one who's claimed the Dragon's Wings. I'll blast you away. Well, let's see. Well, not gonna lie, that also was pretty easy, all things considered. It seems I failed to take flight. Sometimes that just happens. I'm gonna go up your tower. And then from your tower, I'm gonna fly over to the last of you three sisters here. And then we're gonna see what she has in store. She has the claws, I think she said. Full restore. We love seeing those things. So what's all the way up here though? Except for the wind. It's another Gimmighoul, so I don't care about that. Just fly over, land. Dragon Pulse. Is that in any way, shape or form better than anything else we have? Water Pulse. 60. Is that better than Muddy Water? It's not. It's far from it. Chilling Water? Nah. Fire Spin? Nah. Metal Claw? We have the Gigaton Hammer, we don't need Metal Claw. I also wonder right now, do I have any Psychic type moves that anyone really can learn? That would maybe help. For like stuff to come. Poison Jab. Substitute, always fun. Rare one. Nobody can learn that. Shame. Shadow Ball doesn't need a Dragon Pulse. You already know that. Psychic? Nobody can learn that. What was that move? Psychic Blade or something like that? That's a good one. Earth Power. But you're an attacker, that doesn't help you that much. Terrain, Psychic Terrain, the terrains. Could give someone Giga Impact. Hurricane, Hyper Beam. We could also give someone Hyper Beam. Terra Blast. Okay, sadly there's not really much that I feel like we're needing. Yeah, the Dragon's Breath, huh? Well, let's see what you can do. I'm the second of the three sisters, the one who's claimed the Dragon's Breath. I'll blow you away. We'll see about that. Well, that was interesting. Was a Dragalge, so that gave me a little bit more problems with Nilla, but only that it survived with more HP. You left me no time to catch my breath. Well, that took out all three of these sisters. They were fun, not gonna lie. Also, Hyper Beam with the normal gem seems like a massive combo. I'm driving towards a spot that the map is darkened out for me. Can't go there yet. So that was 3. I might... Wrong. I might actually have taken on more than enough trainers now so that we can get a reward here from the representative. So that wouldn't be bad. Also, let's heal the team while we're here as well. But the Pokemon battles here are a little bit tougher, which is fun, because now we're at the spot where the trainers are tougher than the gyms that we had to tackle. And that is not what I was expecting. Also, let's send you back up front. Also, you have an item in front of you again. So, I should have all of the trainers. I'm missing one! Gosh dang it, where are the trainers in this stupid place? I'm gonna find that one. Somewhere. An item I missed apparently. Ultra Ball. I cannot get towards that. Too many Pokemon in my way. So... Oh, that's just down there where I was with the sisters. So... Going down there... Oh, maybe there's a way that makes sense. So where's that bramble? Oh, the bramble is up there. Oh, well. Because it might have been the evolved form of the bramble. Well, whatever. It's not like I'm gonna catch every Pokemon anyway, so if I miss some, I miss some. Oh gosh! I just have the advantage now that I can catch all of the Pokemon and technically they would listen to me. But I have my full team, so it doesn't matter to me anymore. Oh, there's a thing over there. Let's just quickly go and grab whatever we can find here. Ah. There's 2 Gimmighoul in here. Was another one up there. Oh, come on. Well, there's 3 Gimmighoul, never mind. Oh my gosh. Well, I overjumped that one quite badly. Got an elixir out of that though, so... And an ether, not an elixir, so whatever. Let's grab that item. There's too many flipping Pokemon around right now. Carbos, okay. Like, no matter where I am, there's so many Pokemon, it makes it really difficult to move around. Oh, Riolu. In case I wanted to have one, I could grab that one. Or I could have gone to one of the many spots where there was an outbreak of Riolu. Oh, we're getting a lot of stuff. There it is now. One of my favorite spots in the game. Because it's a cool looking forest. So I hope that... Nope, that is... Oh, that's the next province already? That doesn't count for me then. That's dumb. Well, I'm down here now. What can I do? Now I just need to be careful with where I run again, because there's so many Pokemon around and so many items, and what's in here? Dragon Voltorb, that's a fun one. Anything else? No trainers so far. Missed the train, not like I needed that. There finally is a trainer. Let's see how strong you are. Unbelievable? What's unbelievable? Tell me! Gosh, I feel like a buffoon. I thought the thing I saw was just a mushroom, but it was alive! Happens to the best of us. Also easy. But they're definitely at the same level that I am. Guess there really are fungus among us. Among us. Yes, they are. They are among us, and they're gonna try to eat us all. Tiny bamboo. I love that this is... If you wanna have a Scyther, this is the spot where you're gonna find them 100%. Like, every Scyther lover's dream place. I just love the bamboo forest nature of this place. That's why I vibe with that. These falls, what's with them? Tell me. These falls are said to be quite famous. I'll help commemorate your visit with a fine battle. Oh, thank you. There we go. Took you out, Blanca. I got so worked up, the sweat was pouring down my back like a cascade. Like a waterfall. Anyway. Beautiful waterfalls. I wondered, are they hiding anything behind any of these waterfalls, or are they all just like, nah, there's nothing behind them? Because it definitely feels like they're not hiding anything behind them. But maybe there is one single waterfall in the game where they were like, nah, we're gonna have something behind that one. Which would make this so much better than having something behind every waterfall. That's a slacking. I don't know what type that slacking has. I just know it has a different type thanks to the terrestrialization. But does it have a dragon type? That's the fun thing. Because we have a slack golf that has the dragon type, terra type. That's really good. Hey there, buddy. How many trainers do I need to defeat down here? 2 trainers. I need to defeat 5. So the amount that I have for the other region I need to take on here. Okay. It's gonna be... Oh, I got a little bit too close to that. I don't want to do that just yet, Clavel. I mean Clive. Nah, I'm gonna stick with Clavel. Aaron. Operation Stuffle is going well, wouldn't you say? Only 2 bosses left now. This whole experience has been eye-opening to say the least. I'm glad I could take part. But I'm curious, Aaron. What do you think of Cassiopeia? They can't be trusted. They're doing the right thing. They're a bag of riddles. I really don't know. Oh, I really don't know. Couldn't tell you. Is that so? Personally, I don't think Cassiopeia feels any hate or resentment toward Team Star. No, there must be some other reason behind Operation Starfall. But what could it be? Well, I'd best get back to keeping watch. Call for me if you decide to take on the base, okay? Sure, we will do that. Any moment now. First off, I wanna grab that item that's back here. Thanks for pushing me all the way up there. Despite the fact that I didn't want to do that just... Oh, she's standing right up front. She's not hiding in the back. She's all up front like, I'm going to be ready to take you on. We're not gonna do that just yet. Again, I want to deal with the trainers around here and get the thing. Pro wrestling? Yes, I'm pro wrestling. You young'uns call it a flashy sport, pro wrestling, right? Is it popular among your set these days? Guess so, yeah. And another trainer battle easily done. Blizzard! Do we want to learn that you have physical attack and that's not physical? It deals a lot of damage. But it's such a stark difference, it's not worth it. Nah, we're not gonna do that. It's too heavy of a difference to go. It seems you're a pro at Pokémon battles. I try my best. But yeah, it's too heavy of a difference. It's like 100 points between my attack and my special attack stat, so it does not make sense at all. So that was my 3rd trainer in this area, so I need to find 2 more somewhere. So where could they be? And then I need to find 1 more up in the 1st area. So I have some searching left to do. Soul searching and trainer searching and not running into Pokemon. Actually, do I have you already now or not? Did we ever find you and catch you? We did, okay. Because I remember one point where you weren't actually the thing that you were. Where you were like a Ditto or something like this. Did I battle you? I did. Downside here is it's lagging quite a bit at this point. Especially if you look up like that. the game really doesn't perform well anymore. So you need to look a little bit more towards the ground so that it doesn't have to load all of the bamboo shoots and whatnot. Bamboo shoots popping up. Yes, they are. There's a lot of them actually. I came out hunting for bamboo shoots, but I guess I could forage for battle while I'm at it. Let's forage for battles. Well, that was an easy one. Just one Pokemon in your team, hey? Shoot, I was so busy thinking about bamboo that I didn't focus on the battle. Happens to the best of us. Sometimes I also just have bamboo on my mind. So, I just want to have that item behind you. Thank you. And no, don't slide down. Don't be dumb, Miraidon. It's just a little rock. You can't deal with that. Oh, it's Area 1 again. Well, it's still good because I still need to take on one trainer here. You've come a good long way since getting out from the academy, haven't you? Well, so have you. And took out another student. That was interesting. Yes, I could feel precisely how much experience you've gained on your travel. Thank you. Well then, let's go. That was my last trainer that I needed for this area. So let's fly up to this spot. And get ourselves the reward. And then maybe I just go down here really quickly and see what else trainers I can find. Because I still need the training a little bit. Because this seems like it's going to be a tough Team Star battle again. Which we haven't had one in a little bit. So this one seems a little bit tougher again, so if I train up a little bit, that wouldn't be too bad. But let's... Hi, I've taken on all of the trainers that you wanted me to take on, so let's give me the prize. We're holding this challenge for other areas and... What did I get? Oh, my TM machine list has been updated. That is an interesting reward to get, so I need to head south here. South from here should lead me, first of all, to maybe more trainers, and secondly, where I want to be at again. Oh my gosh, where did you come from? And that is why you always should have your eyes on the road so that you don't run over a deer, or other animals, or people. This PSA was brought to you by Sober Pokemon Riding. Hi there, just quickly want to have that thing. Flamethrower. Talking about flamethrower, there's a flare on. Cool. That thing. I still don't know if you belong to this generation or if you're an older generation Pokemon. That's on me though. But there's so many Pokemon, at one point you can't remember all of that anymore. Pollen Puff was such a good move. There's one more trainer. I'm pretty sure I haven't battled you yet. Been an outcast? Me? Nah, I haven't. But you? One of Team Star's bases is off to the east of here. So scary. Well, whatever you say. Took you out as well. Well, I'm gonna take care of them. I guess if I was as strong as you, I wouldn't need to be scared even of Team Star. I'm gonna deal with them, don't worry about it. That's technically why I'm here. Practically I'm here because I wanna collect stuff. There's so many items and so many Pokemon and I just wanna have all of these things. That's practically why I'm here. But technically I'm here to take on Team Star. So now I need one more trainer in this place. Question is, where the crud would they be hiding? Gosh, it's so laggy. If you just look the wrong way, the game's like, I'm dying. There's something here? No, there's nothing here. Like, this is a place where you can see that this game was not optimized for the Switch. Which is really dumb if you think about that. We already checked that out. I need one more trainer somewhere. I know somewhere they have to be hiding. Where they hide, I cannot tell you. That's not a trainer, that's just... I was focused on the exclamation point, the exclamation mark, that I thought, oh, trainer, but that's not the trainers in this game that have the exclamations. No interesting Pokemon here. And there's still stats that's lacking. acting like a fool. Not really finding any more poke trainers. As long as that is still the same area, I can go over there and see. But no, that switched over. That's not area 2 anymore. And I'm pretty sure I haven't taken on enough trainers in this area yet. Right? Yeah, I'm missing one trainer in here. Where the crud would the trainer be? Okay. My assumption is, after looking at the map, that the only way I can get to the last trainer is by bashing my way through Team Skull's base. Because Area 2 continues behind Team Skull's base. So either I somehow cheese my way behind it, which wouldn't be the first time I do this, or I just go and take on Team Skull and deal with them right now. So let's arrange the team in a way that makes sense for this. And that means you're gonna get up in the second position because I will need you to be sent out. Fighting has problems with poison, but Nilla has some moves that are super effective. I think just for that I'm gonna use Nilla for my send-in. And we'll see how this will go. So let's head on over and see what's going on here. Hi there. You're pretty skilled. Not many trainers can shrug off my Pokemon's attacks like that. The same to you, Ari, was it? Your Pokemon have clearly spent a lot of time honing their moves. But I'm surprised to find the boss herself out here defending the gates. Don't you trust your grunts enough to put them on guard duty? Watch your mouth! I'm here because I don't want to risk anyone else getting hurt, that's all. What a benevolent boss. Now if you want to get on with a battle, I'm already on my side. I'm gonna take a closer look. Hello. Who are you? Aaron, there you are. I started talking to this girl since she looked like she was with Team Star. Then she and the Pokemon came at me without warning. We were just battling it out. Riri, I knew you'd be out here. Carmen! Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I'm fine, honestly. Now get away from here. It's not safe. I'll take over guarding the base, Riri. You should get back inside. No, I won't back down. I can't. Oh, Riri, you need to stop this. Until the big boss comes back, I have to protect all of you in the Cap Squad. And everyone else in Team Star too. That's why I should get back to the base and rest up. Even just for a little bit. As the boss of this squad, I just can't. Riri, please. I'm your friend. Listen to what I'm saying. Fine. I'll go. I'm sorry, Carmen. Hey, that's not that's no way to sign off. Let me hear hasta la vista from you, nice and loud. Hasta la vista! Well then, I'm your opponent now, you two. Come on, I'll take you both down. Hey Aaron, my Pokemon are actually running on empty after the last battle. Sorry to spring this on you, but do you think you can handle this grunt alone? Easy. If I say no, would it become a double battle? That would be fun actually. Thanks, I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. I'll protect Riri with everything I have. You ready to battle? So ready. Then here I come. But actually, that would be interesting if in this situation when you say, no, I can't do this alone, that this would become a double battle. That would be actually kind of fun. I think we only will be able to take on one Team Starbase in this episode and not as I was hoping two. But that's just how it is. Let's set it off with Shadow Claw. I don't want to use Bitter Blade too early on because it just is my way of healing as well during battles. So let's just go through that. Primeape, we're gonna be fine. Oh yeah, you have Annihilate. That's a scary one actually that's gonna come up. What level is your team? 55. We're gonna be alright. It's gonna be a little bit more tough again, but that wasn't a beaut. But we're gonna be fine. Annihilate is going to be scary though. Just realizing that that's gonna come up. Ugh. But anyway, bye Primeape. Great song though. So close to the level up for Phi. Last, but my defeat does not... defeat's not the one that matters. True that. Even if all I did was buy really a bit of time, that's fine. My job here is done, so I'll head back inside. Hasta la vista! You seem to be full in on that. Rotototototo. I take it you defeated the guard out front? Yes. That base is run by Team Star's fighting crew, the Calf Squad. Calf! Their boss, Eri, is a skilled wrestler and coaches the whole of Team Star in Pokemon battling. Of all the bosses, she's likely be the most alert to hostilities after our declaration of war. She might try to stop this raid in its tracks by challenging you to battle before anyone else. Spot on. I knew it. Tell me what happened. Well, nothing to me. It was actually Clive that did that. She retreated? Talking about the same area, right? Well, it seems there's nothing for it now but to attack the base head on. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wait the calf off the map. Well, ding-a-ling-a-ling, I'm here to take you on and maybe struggle a little bit. I'm still open on the last part though, but I'm definitely here to take you on. Beep. Code red, Operation Starfall alert. Everyone get in position to defend the boss with all you've got. And rest assured, intruder, we'll deal with you without the boss's help. Unless you manage to beat 30 of a Pokemon damage. Squawk, squawk, squawk. We'll be fine. That's bonk. You're right, Phi? You're out there, my little... I don't feel scared at all. This is gonna be easy. They pretty much just built a way forward to go, and that's all I have to do. Flying fighting is a lot that I see here, so that's gonna be interesting. I need to send someone here. Can I have someone? Thank you. Okay, we're a little bit hurt, but we're still fine. We're only at 9 Pokemon so far. Take that thing on. Seriously. Why are you running around? Because they're flying. That's probably the problem with them finding the Pokemon in this area. There you go. Everyone take something down. And the flying might cause a bit of confusion to their AI. You look so adorable when you jump after the Pokemon. Anyway, there is one where I see like you needing the time actually more than in any of the others, because it's a bit more difficult to get through this place. And we're still doing incredibly well. Ah, good, there's a vending machine. Definitely all ready to take that out. Help out there a little bit. Yeah, it's actually, I think I have a pretty good team together for this as well. Chair is a little bit on the weaker side for all of this, but I mean, Bai is really well suited, and Nilla also doesn't have that big of a problem with what's going on here, so we're gonna be fine. And you're gonna be the last one to take out. Right? There we go. Beautiful. That one wasn't as fast as the last one that we took out. I don't think we can hold you off much longer, boss. Yeah, well, that was an easy one to do. But I am a little bit scared of what's gonna happen here. Boss of Team Star's fighting crew, Airy. Well, I'm here. I'm ready. Let's take on. Okay, I'm ready. Doesn't matter who you are, I'll bury anyone who tries to take down Team Star. This time I won't run away. My voice is not up to that for right now, so I can't do the roar. Which is a shame. Anyway. Ready for it. This psychic would be so dang good, but I don't have psychic type moves and none in my party. This space is precious to us. I won't let this raid of yours go any further. Fair. Oh, sucker punch, of course. I give as good as I get. That's a promise. We'll see who's left standing. Sucker punch sucks. And you're still faster than I am. But, well, bye. Strong standing. Really strong standing. Love that for us. Also, there's the level up. Lucario. We're gonna be fine here. I didn't get any experience for that. Did we never get experience for the Team Star battles? That's something that never occurred to me, that the Team Star battles don't give us experience. But I definitely right now didn't get any experience for that. Vi did not level up. And Vi is right before you. Dragon Pulse is definitely a choice. I'm gonna use Bitter Blade to heal myself up a little bit there. And also because it's super effective against you. That's also just a side point there. So, next up, the Simeon. Gonna be fine. Yeah, we don't get experience for that battle. I never realized that. So everything within Team Star space is just for whatever. Let's use Phantom Force, that way I can dodge one attack at least. And maybe take you out in one hit as well. Rock Tomb, good decision on my part. Take it out! Nah, that's not enough. Sucks, but we're gonna be alright. Bitter Blade. Give me some HP back, please. Ah. That thing has some pretty good defense. Don't like that. Another Rock Tomb. That sucks just so much. I'm gonna get a little bit back with the Bitter Blade. It's gonna be like 5 HP or so only, but maybe enough to get me out of the yellow. Not even close, I'm pretty sure. So what's next? What's the next thing you're gonna send out? There it is, Annihilate. That's the one I was scared of. Nilla, you're gonna deal with that one. Because I feel Vi going down way too fast against Annihilate. And I feel Nilla is gonna be fine-ish. It might know Earthquake. It might know Earthquake is the one thing, but whatever. Let's play rough. Still standing, dang it. Yep, but your attack failed, that's good for us. I hate the breaking sound that you make. Well, everything you had just fell through, so there you go. Goodbye. That's not a good sound. Reverum. I refuse to lose, so please, lend me your strength. So, we're gonna shift gear. So you increase your speed stat, as is your prerogative. I'm still gonna play rough and gonna hopefully lower your attack stat a little bit. defense rose. Sadly, couldn't get that thing that I wanted. You are already faster than I am. That is highly unnecessary to do. Oh, you also raise your attack with that. And you avoided my attack. You don't increase your evasiveness. That's gonna suck. Nilla fucking loved that for us. Let's play rough. Come on, lower the attack stat, please. And the thing is, you're gonna get knocked out now because the thing is now faster than we are. If you would have survived again, Nilla would have been so happy for us, but we don't get that. So you use high horsepower. Share, I'm gonna send you out. We're gonna see if we can survive that or not. If not, we're gonna have to somehow putz around a little bit to do that. Combat torque. That's a lot. That was not bad. If you survive one hit, we're not close enough so for you to be like, I'm going to stand there and survive that. Fire is just gonna go down. Flowey? Flowey is a good defense. And also we have the hard head with you, so that might be good enough. Let's lose the sludge wave and see where we're gonna end up. Still get bonked. Poison, well, doesn't matter actually. Ah, so close. The Rocky Helmet is so good for that. If need be, we can just revive you again and then we're gonna be fine. I don't need to worry about reviving anyone because we don't get experience out of this battle anyway, so... If we survive, Gar. Didn't survive, Gar. See, that is where I normally would be like, okay, we're gonna have a problem. I'm not sure I can do this. Sarah, you just stand there for a moment. You eat that hit, but we're gonna be fine. I'm gonna revive Flowey and then we have this battle on the wraps. Because that thing, it knows just fighting type moves and so many of my Pokemon are sadly weak to fighting types. But Flowey, even if you go down, we'll be fine. We have won this. Let's try again. If you survive Flowey, great. If you don't survive, that's also what we're banking on now. That thing took itself out just now. Also be careful now, Eri, there's toxic debris everywhere. Just saying. Oh, that's interesting. Why did that not take it out? Excuse you. But what the fuck, game? That's not how that goes. Why? That's bullshit. Like, that is grade A bullshit right now that happened. What? Fuck off, game. So now after all, I'm actually in a bad spot because... Fucking seriously? There we go. Why didn't I get that beforehand, you cheating dumb piece of shit, game? Like, you saw that too, right? For the love of... Anyway, did it. I feel cheated so hard. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm not. That was bullshit. About a year and a half ago. I'm so sorry. I think I went a little too far. Nah, don't worry about it. We're the ones who asked you to put us through some tough battle practice so we can train up. Yeah, but... Truly, you need not apologize, my lady. Thanks to thy sage instructions, I am making swift strides toward mastering the art of battle. And I could never have evolved my Pokemon without you, Eri. Even the big boss said it's thanks to you that we have a fighting chance against our bullies. See, nothing but gratitude to us. You're the brightest star in the whole team. Come on, quit being silly. Just one thing. We've been training for 4 whole hours now. I'm totally pooped. I'm sorry. You all really should take a break. I'll go for a run while you rest up. My lady, we 4 have each trained in our turn, but you, a steadfast mentor, have rested not once. I cannot help but worry for thy health. Thank you for your concern, Atticus. But lately, I feel I can take anything, even if I'm already tired or feel like crying. Remember that time we all got together and riffed on the gym badge designs to create our very own star badges? I don't know what it is, but just looking at my star badge makes me feel so strong, like I want to give it my all. Sure, I gave my all, but it wasn't enough. I wasn't enough. You have a little bit of a toxic mentality there. You showed amazing strength, but if the code didn't require me to give it to you, I'd want you to have this. No, thank you. Thank you so much for that. I'd like to see you try out my trademark move too. Here, this one's for you. Close combat, trademark. I saw it only once, I think. I know you're part of Operation Starfall, but I could tell from our battle that you're not a bad person. The way your Pokémon look at you with such trust gives it away. Do me a favor and look away for a moment. This is a bit much for me to take. I just really... Ah! Looks like it's all over. Oh, Riri. This is the Team Star member you battled at the gates earlier. I asked her to come along. I asked her to come along for a talk. So, what did you want to ask me? You seem to be on much friendlier terms with Eric compared to the other grunts. Why is that? Oh, you spotted that. Well, alright. I don't mind telling you. Truth is, I used to hate Riri. She's an amazing trainer and athlete, and she's really pretty too. It took her no time at all to become popular at the academy. I was queen of the class before she came along, but then everyone liked her more than me. So let me guess, you started to pick on her. Pretty much, I got the classmates to join in too. We were all so stupid. But in the end, kids are always fickle, and once one thrill wears off, they look for something new. Before long, the class chose me as the next target and started bullying me instead. I guess I deserved it. But then Riri... The academy and the classes and every single one of these people in the school sounds like a horrible person. What the fuck? Just saying, that's something that did not happen in my school time like that. Like, seriously. She chose to help me even though I'd been so horrible to her. She told me that she understood how hard it is to have none on your side. Also don't want to say that there was no bullying happening in my school. That would be a lie, I'm pretty sure. Even if it's not in my head right now what happened, but I'm pretty sure that would be a lie. But the way they talk about their school life, that is straight up a toxic school environment for everyone involved. And I can guarantee you, that's not how my school years were. So, that's insane. And she invited me to Team Star. Even after you bullied her like that? What a kind girl. She really is, and joining the team has worked out great for us. It's been so much fun. Fun? There are rumors that Team Star likewise engaged in bullying. After hearing my story, do you really think that's true? No, I'm merely... Riri and the rest of Team Star made me who I am today. Please, don't take away our greatest treasure. Well, you see, there is stuff though that's a little bit questionable about the whole thing. With the bullying and whatnot. So there is definitely some rotten apples every now and then. Rotototototo. Aaron, it's me. I take it that Ari had handed over your star badge to you then. Yup, got that thing? I see. Without its boss, the calf squad should be a hair's breadth away from disbanding. Nivenary. I'm sorry. We're almost there now. Just one boss left. The operation's been a huge success thanks to you, Aaron. And Kaif has also performed admirably as your support. I remember him saying that you are acquaintances. Have you known each other long? For a while. Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He almost reminds me of the gang back in the day. Back in what day? As you know, Team Star was formed by a group of students who were being bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, none other than the squad boss themselves, confronted their bullies head-on. The outcome was a resounding victory for Team Star, though you could hardly call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight. They all bolted from battle at the first chance they got. Scared spitless of Team Star, the bullies then dropped out of school, one after another, and Team Star ended up the villains of the story. But that's neither here nor there. Forget I mentioned it. Now about your reward. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone, as promised. I nearly read that as transform. Thank you. 10,000. And more TMs. Make good use of those TMs. They should help you take down the last remaining bosses. My supply unit rep will be along soon to give you your bonus reward. And there she comes, Penny. Here I am. Hi, ready to get eaten by my Miraidon again? Stay in your Pokeball for once, will you? It won't. Chomp. Eaten up. It likes you is, I think, the one core thing. It likes you. Wow, Team Star went through all that, huh? They just wanted the bullies to go away, but then they became the bad guys in everyone's eyes. What a joke. The students, the teachers, they also messed up. If even just one of them had been paying attention when everyone was getting bullied, they'd have been able to tell right away that Team Star wasn't the one in the wrong. But I guess the big boss was the one who urged everybody to face the bullies despite knowing how messed up the academy is. What a massive idiot, raiding Team Star and just hoping their plan would miraculously work out. You really think so? I'm sure of it. Well, here's your reward. Thank you. The next boss is the very last one. We're counting on you, Aaron. So, technically we could end this episode here, but I want to take a look through here really quickly. I wonder if that... Also, my team is really badly hurt, so I definitely need to heal my team before I do anything else. Because I did not get any sort of... They have some pretty impressive looking motorcycle gear there. Cyclist art gear, not motorcycle gear. But I need to find the one last trainer here. That's the one thing that we need to do. Also, the next trainer that we're gonna face off against is a fairy type. So that means that maybe up front now, Flowey. And definitely, while I'm at it, not Share up front there. So you get to position number 2 because you 2 will be very useful for that. Definitely not. Also not really. I think Sarah will be a good last position in that case. Okay, let's go. Better not. Those are steel types. Time to go in here. Wait, that's area 2? What area is that? That is also area 2, so we're fine here. That's all North Province area 2. That is just area 2. Okay, good. Then I'm fine. That's where I wanna be. That is straight up horrifying seeing that thing fly around, all glittery. Did I get Phalanx Sweat? Did I just read that correctly? I don't like that. I don't like battling sweat. Doesn't sound that appealing to me. Okay. If I'm gonna have to fight someone right now who has fighting type Pokemon, I might actually switch that around. Otherwise, I'm gonna have some problems. Yeah! I got my black belt through an online course. Excuse you? And there we go. Through with that as well. Wait, this stuff is way harder in real life? Of course it's harder in real life. What the crap did you think? I don't even know how you got that belt through an online class. That seems like a scam. On so many levels that seems like a scam, but sure. What's going on over there? Oh wait, that's where I came from, right? Yeah, that's just where I came from. So, highly unnecessary extra round through that. Yeah, I said technically that I'm gonna leave this once I took out the last trainer that we needed for that. But, I mean, we're also in a spot that we haven't seen yet, so just take a quick look through here so that next episode we can just move on to the next Team Star boss. And after that we have the last Titan Pokemon. Titan Pokemon. Also, I just want to see what's around here. Snoozing Pokemon. Healing Pokemon. Low kicks Pokemon. Like, I just want to have some stuff. Want to find some items, some TMs. And now I'm up here. See? That was the full loop that I had here. Yeah, there's probably some ways to get around there. Yeah, if I go up there, go around here and everything. But that's not what's interesting right now. Oh, there's a whole ass dragon there. Well, we're not gonna get that right now. We're not gonna get that, I think, period, but that's interesting. And we're starting to fall down. Let's get ourselves a league representation here. What do we get? 5 trainers, that's all you wanted from me. Outrage. Okay. And then let's take one last look into the TM machine and see what else we could make. So normal type just is the same. We got, I think, a few more fire type moves, but honestly, fire type moves are really not that interesting overall. Water type, we don't really got anything. We got water pledge, wild charge, nothing here. Craftable stuff. Let's see what craftable we have. Avalanche still, low kick. Need to take on definitely a few more Pokemon in general so that we can get more thingies here. Well, anyway, with that, we're going to leave this episode here. For next time, we're gonna deal with the last of Team Star. I always want to say Team Scarlet, I don't know why. Which means we're gonna have to go all the way back here, but we have a Poké Center that is actually pretty close. And then we're gonna see what we can do up in this area. And then maybe, since that it seems to be in the same breath, we might be able to just take on the Titan as well and then be done with most everything. And then we have dealt with all of the challenges that we can do. Looking forward to that. See you then.